Before I start this video, make sure you guys go subscribe to my new channel, Boxaholic. You guys have encouraged me to start a new channel so I could be compensated for the work that I have been doing. As I informed you guys in one of my videos, a year ago I was demonetized for various reasons. And for me to be remonetized on my main channel, I would have to delete some of my best work, and I will not be doing that. So therefore, I will be starting a new channel, Boxaholic. We will be dropping new content over there real soon. I will leave the link in the description for the channel, and I will leave it in the comment section as well. The road to 1,000 subscribers starts now, so please go over here and subscribe to my new channel, Boxaholic.
I don't care how many people say that Terence Crawford grew into the welterweight division. I mean, maybe, but bro, Errol neck, his head, man, he about to smash this dude, bro. He about to beat the crap out of Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is done, man.
Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford weigh in, man. Both guys come on point and shape, make weight. They both make weight. Other than that, man, I can't wait for the fight tomorrow. Y'all already know my prediction. I got Errol Spence by eyeball. He taking Terence Crawford eyeball. That's the prediction.
He ain't make no excuses, but I don't want to make no excuses either, but something was wrong with Errol Spence, bro.
Both guys come on point and shape, make weight. They both make weight.
If Terence Crawford has the power that people claim that he had, then we'll see what happens. But we also know that Errol Spence's chin is more durable, and Errol Spence been hit by bigger opponents and bigger shots than Terence Crawford. So my prediction is I believe that Errol Spence will beat Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford has a 40% chance of beating Errol Spence.
Both guys look good. Both guys look good. Both guys look good.
I think Terence Crawford looked bigger than he ever been, or maybe the same as he was in the David Avanesha fight. But he's not bigger than Errol Spence. I'm going to tell you that right now. So I'm going to tell you again. They look great, family. They look great, family. They look great, family. But Errol Spence looks bigger. When that man put that weight back on, and Terence Crawford go put weight on too. But when they put that weight on, that dude, Errol Spence, going to be looking like Deontay Wilder.
So make sure you guys go subscribe to my new channel, Boxaholic. You guys have encouraged me to start a new channel so I could be compensated for the work that I have been doing. As I informed you guys in one of my videos, a year ago I was demonetized for various reasons. And for me to be remonetized on my main channel, I would have to delete some of my best work, and I will not be doing that. So therefore, I will be starting a new channel, Boxaholic. We will be dropping new content over there real soon. I will leave the link in the description for the channel, and I will leave it in the comment section as well. The road to 1,000 subscribers starts now, so please go over here and subscribe to my new channel, Boxaholic.
Now, family, this video is about things that happened to Errol Spence Jr. since his car crash. I understand a lot of Terence Crawford fans say, hey, y'all just making up excuses. No, it's not an excuse. And the doctor is telling the truth. If you look at some of the things that he was saying, he said, look at Errol Spence Jr. before the crash and look at Errol Spence Jr. after the crash. And he was also talking about the slur of speech. Derrick James had some kind of concern. Now, we've seen the past fights of Terence Crawford. He never tattooed up a person like this. Never had that kind of power. If Terence Crawford has the power that people claim that he had, then we'll see what happens. But when you fight another elite fighter and you do him worse than you do the other fighters, I understand that Errol Spence was drained. I understand that Errol Spence, you know, he wasn't himself. Both guys look good. So I'm going to tell you again, they look great, family. That's not the real Errol Spence. See, you only fought a quarter of Errol Spence Jr. That everything about him was off. It had nothing to do with what Terence Crawford did. It's because Errol Spence was drained.
But like I said, hey, ain't no more excuses. No more excuses, man. Y'all can take that. Y'all can't take them excuses to the bank. Y'all can't take them excuses to the bank, Jack. Yeah, crawfish boil. Was Errol Spence drugged? Because he wasn't looking like how he normally looked. Did Terence Crawford was he using steroids? Something was wrong with him. I know something was wrong with him. He had neurological nerve damage. Beating up, fighting a handicapped man. You don't get credit for beating somebody up that don't got legs, can't walk. Terence Crawford had something in his gloves. But like I said, hey, ain't no more excuses. No more excuses, man. Y'all can take that. Y'all can't take them excuses to the bank. Y'all can't take them excuses to the bank, Jack. Yeah, crawfish boil.
Bud Crawford is not good at defense. Errol Spence is really good at defense, and I know it gets overlooked a lot, but Errol Spence blocks a lot of shots. Terence Bud Crawford does not have good defense. With his
who's
feet,
better?
or his arms, or his shoulders, or his
feet,
or his head,
what?
or moving his head, off the line.
Man, dude, Crawford has some of the best footwork in boxing.
Where you been at?
Right now? Are you serious
No, he
right
does
now?
not. I be watching
What?
Crawford feet all the time, brother. No.
Okay, so who have better feet, Spence or Crawford?
I think Spence has better feet than Crawford. If he get in there with Spence and think he gonna get and think that he's gonna let Spence do that to him, let Spence hit him so that he can wait for a punch, he gonna be waking up off the ground thinking that he shouldn't have did that. He actually did not look the same. His reflexes were not there. His eye and hand coordination was not there. His legs were not there. And neither was his footwork. Was not there. His punching power was not there. That was not the same Errol Spence that all of us were accustomed to seeing.
It's a 50-50 fight. No, Errol is going to demolish him. This is not going to be as hard as what people believe. It's not, bro. I see Errol destroying him. Real stuff. Real. I see him destroying him. This is what I know. I factually know this. Errol Spence did not spar for 6 fucking weeks because he had a rib injury. This is what I know. Factually know.
I'm going Errol in 11. I think he gonna do something bad to him tomorrow, friend. I think he gonna do something bad to him. I'm gonna go Errol in 11. You needed a tune-up if we just gotta be frank. He was fucking ring rusty. He did not look how he normally looked to us.
Well, I initially had Errol in 10. After that press conference yesterday, Errol in 7. I know he wasn't his best.
So cornering, I give to Errol Spence. Jab, I give to Errol Spence. Not fighting reckless, I give to Errol Spence. Defense, I give to Errol Spence. Body work, I give to Errol Spence. size, natural size, I give to Errol Spence. Like, bro, I literally give Errol Spence most of the metrics. Man, the more I keep thinking about it, the more I lean to Errol Spence. I'm happy with my pick. I'm picking Errol. I'm happily picking Errol. The more I keep thinking about it, the more I'm picking Errol. Like, this is Errol Spence. He just looked like jacked in like a solid unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not caring if he has a million abs showing. He just looked like good on the scale. To me, for me personally, I'm picking Errol Spence. This physique for me looks a lot more durable if it gets super chippy. Because look at his look at his like waist and stuff, his base, his shoulders, and everything. Ego Weight Watchers. I slept on the fact that Errol Spence been at the division longer, and it appears to me that this was a rougher cut for him, because it looks like, my honest opinion, it truly looked like Errol Spence left it all in the gym. He looked like by the time of the fight, he literally had nothing else to give. I mean, common sense would tell you being on a 15-month layoff, 14-month layoff is not going to benefit the guy. Even though he's younger, it's not going to beat the guy who's only 2-3 years younger and has been struggling to make the weight. The version of Errol that showed up, that's not really the version of Errol Spence we've seen in any other fights.
Actually did sign a contract in Tangle.
I go with Errol. I'll go with Errol. I think he's the bigger, naturally bigger fighter. I think he's a naturally stronger puncher. I think Errol is more defensively responsible. I think Errol is just going to be too big, too strong, and over time, by the 8th, 9th round, I think he's going to overwhelm Terence.
Earlier,
But he did. But I honestly felt like he did that to a lesser Errol, though.
Now,
but that was not the motherfucker Errol that I know.
Then that man, I can't wait for the fight tomorrow. Y'all already know my prediction. I got Errol Spence by eyeball. He taking Terence Crawford eyeball. That's the prediction. Yeah, man. I got Errol Spence beating the hell out of Crawford.
Not even a debate. That wasn't Errol Spence. That was a clone.
I'm going to call it Errol Spence. My final prediction, I'm going to call it Errol Spence by TKO in the 9th round. Maybe 10. But I'm going to call it Errol Spence TKO in the 9th round.
This is the sharpest and just the most, determined Errol Spence that I've ever seen. The man looks to be in great shape. But both fighters look good as far as like body-wise. We really ain't seen much of Terence Crawford because he been walking around in hoodies and shit, all covered up. Errol Spence been wearing tank tops and shorts and shit, looking, in great shape. And in the ring was the best that I ever seen him physically. You could tell that he made the weight in a very healthy way. I see that same thing happening this time around. I think he's even more comfortable making a weight this time. I don't think Errol Spence looked the same as I normally see Errol Spence. He looked lethargic. He looked slow. He looked like his timing and reaction was off. The power on his punches just seemed weak as hell. I don't know what it was, not making no excuses for the brother.
Don't make me fucking laugh. When it's all said and done, Terence Crawford revealed himself as the Chihuahua walking behind the damn fence. He's gonna get fucked up, man.
He loaded his gloves with plaster. He padded his gloves with rocks. And he basically knocked Errol the Truth Spence out of his fucking socks. Why? Because when it's all said and done, this was the only way he was going to win the fight.
So where's the proof that this guy right here really has bone-breaking neurological damage power? The only way that you can get something like this is by loading and padding your gloves. The only way that you can get something like this is through what's called performance enhancement drug.
I don't believe he's not defensively responsible. How is a fighter that's supposed to be basic like Errol Spence has a better defense than you? I don't believe he is what they say he is. I'm going to pick, I've always said I thought it was going to be Errol Spence by late stoppage or decision. I'm going to go Spence late round stoppage. I'm also going to pick the 10th round. So Errol Spence, during his training camp, he actually suffered a rib injury. That rib injury prevented him from sparring the last 6 weeks of camps. Basically, he didn't spar during his camp. So that was part of the reason why he didn't have the same level of power. There was something that wasn't quite right with Errol. Just hard for him to make the weight.
But if he get in there with Spence and think he's gonna get and think that he's gonna let Spence do that to him, let Spence hit him so that he can wait for a punch, he gonna be waking up off the ground thinking that he shouldn't have did that. To me personally, I think Errol Spence is gonna win this fight. The question is, why did Bud Crawford hook up with Victor Conte in the SNAC program, SNAC? Because Terence Crawford's performance was highly suspicious. And this is what the people saying now.
Gives up on him, bro. He's swimming, he feeling good. Errol Spence for to grab that ass, pause, and turn him up, bro. And turn him up. You feel me? I know a lot of cats gonna be looking at this. Money Brown, you just biased towards Errol Spence, man. You know, Bud finna do this, Bud finna do that. Listen. Errol Spence has been knocking off champions after champions after champions. And this ain't gonna be no exception, bro. You know what I mean? This ain't gonna be no exception. This is the best Errol Spence that you ever want to see. This Errol Spence ain't been working out in no sauna suits. This Errol Spence has been happy. Now EJ's all the way on this shit. He's ready for war. You understand? You just see how good he look. He losing the weight the right way. He ready to go in there, put on a hell of a performance to show people that he is the best and that he can't be fucked with. Clearly his equilibrium was off. His balance wasn't there. For us who know Errol Spence, who watch Errol Spence, who know how he fight things of that nature, his equilibrium and his balance was off. I talked to my dog Corey Spinks. He said it can be from the weight loss, right? Now EJ's all the way on this shit. He's ready for war. You understand? You just see how good he look. He losing the weight the right way. He ready to go in there, put on a hell of a performance to show people that he is the best and that he can't be fucked with.